Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into some expert advice from psychologists on things you should always keep to yourself. You know, sometimes in life it's just best to keep your cards close to your chest. Oversharing can lead to a whole heap of trouble, unnecessary drama, and frankly, it can be downright damaging. We're gonna break down 9 things that you should think twice about before you share, and why keeping them to yourself can actually be the best thing for your mental well-being and your relationships. Let's get real, folks. Look, I get it, you're excited about the future, you've got big dreams, and you want to shout it from the rooftops. But here's the deal. Sometimes, sharing those big goals can backfire. The minute you put it out there, you open yourself up to other people's opinions, judgments, and doubts. And that's the last thing you need when you're trying to stay focused and motivated. Remember, this is your journey, and you don't need anyone else's validation or permission to go after what you want in life. Keep those goals close to your heart, write them down, and use that energy to propel yourself forward. Listen, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Not everyone needs a front row seat to your life. Your personal business is your business, period. Sharing every detail of your relationships, your health, your finances, it's just asking for trouble. You open yourself up to gossip, judgment, and unsolicited advice that you didn't ask for and frankly don't need. Set those boundaries, protect your energy, and remember, some things are best kept private. Let's be honest, talking about money can be a recipe for disaster. It can breed jealousy, resentment, and competition, and nobody needs that in their life. Whether you're rolling in dough or just scraping by, keep your financial situation to yourself. It's nobody's business but yours. Focus on your own financial goals and aspirations, and leave the comparisons and the bragging rights at the door. Your next move. Stay strategic. Look, I'm all for being open and honest, but when it comes to your next big move, sometimes it's best to keep it under wraps. Sharing your plans too soon can invite unwanted opinions, negativity, and even sabotage. Remember, not everyone has your best interests at heart, so until you're ready to make your move, play your cards close to your chest. It's your life, your decisions, and you don't owe anyone an explanation. Family matters. Keep it in the family. Family, we love them, but let's be real, they can also be a source of drama. Airing your family's dirty laundry is never a good look. It can create unnecessary tension, hurt feelings, and damage relationships. Remember, family is sacred, and what goes on behind closed doors should stay there. Instead of gossiping about your family problems, focus on finding solutions and supporting each other through thick and thin. Good deeds aren't for bragging rights. Now, I'm all for spreading kindness and helping others, but when you start bragging about your good deeds, it just comes across as insincere. True generosity comes from the heart, not from a desire for recognition or praise. Let your actions speak for themselves. Remember, a good deed is its own reward. Your fears and weaknesses guard your heart. We all have our fears and weaknesses, but sharing them with the wrong people can make you vulnerable to manipulation and hurt. It's important to choose your confidants wisely. Find people who uplift you, support you, and won't use your vulnerabilities against you. Remember, true strength lies in knowing yourself and protecting your heart. Relationships have their ups and downs, but airing your dirty laundry to the world is never the answer. It can complicate matters, create unnecessary drama, and damage your partner's trust. If you're having problems, talk to your partner, a therapist, or a trusted friend, but avoid making it a public spectacle. Remember, relationships are built on trust, respect, and discretion. Look, it's great to have nice things, but constantly talking about your possessions can create envy, resentment, and a false sense of worth. Remember, true happiness comes from within, not from material possessions. Focus on experiences, relationships, and personal growth, not on accumulating things. Be grateful for what you have and let your character, not your possessions, define you. Secrets, by their very nature, are meant to be kept. Sharing secrets can break trust, damage relationships, and create unnecessary drama. If someone has confided in you, honor that trust by keeping their secrets safe. Remember, a secret shared is a secret no more. Think carefully about the weight of a secret before you share it. Thanks for watching. Remember, some things are best kept to yourself. Not everything needs to be shared, and sometimes silence is golden. Protecting your privacy, your energy, and your relationships is crucial. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insightful content. And remember folks, sometimes the best thing you can do is zip it and keep it moving. You've got this.